Warning, this show contains content inappropriate for children and mature adults. So buckle the fuck up. Listeners, get your drinks and movie ready. We will let you know when to push play if you want to watch along, or you can just listen to the events unfold. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Here they are, some dudes in a movie.
Alright, welcome to Some Dudes in a Movie, where we have a special edition today. It's actually a birthday. This one is in honor of Ryan Hollingsworth, because last year when we did this, sorry, I'll leave it.
Ryan.
But he's got a
Soundbite
birthday.
penis.
He's got a birthday this month, and last year we actually did our first podcast on his birthday, so he wasn't able to celebrate because he can only celebrate on that one day.
It's actually my whole birth month.
Yeah. So this is an honor for him, and we released some clues on Facebook, which the clues were Tim and Chris were actually able to guess it through various means. But did you guys have any ideas?
There's reading Rambo.
No.
That's
The clues were Dennis Rodman,
Okay.
a Christmas tree,
Okay.
and an airplane and a airplane loader thing.
So someone's associated with Dennis Rodman, right?
Home Alone.
What?
I don't think there's any black people.
Home Alone. Okay, fine.
Let
Okay,
alone
it's not Home
I
Alone.
can see
It's
the
Home
airplane.
Alone 2.
I can see the airplane.
We're gonna start the movie in 3, 2, 1.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
You wish.
All right, what is it? What is it? What
I
is
see
it?
this thing. Oh, I know what it is. Just say it.
Ladder. Jacob's ladder.
Mighty
Jacob's
Ducks.
Ladder.
Hey, sweetie. You joining us?
What is it, guys? What is it?
Careful, lots of.
What is it?
Yeah!
Yeah! What
I
is it?
know it!
What is it, Narn?
It's Dumb and Dumber, man. That's fine.
Yes!
It's amazing. Why is Dennis Rodman in clip?
Happy birthday, Ryan.
Why is Dennis Rodman in clip?
His nickname's the Worm, and they
Oh.
specialize in worm farms.
Oh, that's good.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Lloyd
Lloyd
Christmas.
Christmas.
And then the airplane with the loader, it's actually a jetway.
Oh.
Fell off the jetway again.
Daddy,
What?
what?
You can sit right here.
Yeah, I love that he
One of my favorite movies.
yeah.
And I'm
Right, to make up for us not making plans on your birthday, for making plans on your birthday last year, I made
Can I-
sure to keep next year open. Because I made plans.
Do I have access to quote when it?
You can. You can quote.
Austria!
Those are Tim's. Want to hand them to Tim?
I'm feeling right.
Good day, mate.
Have you seen the preview of like when they make this scary movie?
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, look, Tim in his elbow. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let me seize my pinky.
Nose.
Just
Down.
So Jim Carrey, when he got a chip in his tooth when he was an actor, he actually got it capped off. But for this movie, he had the cap removed because he thought it looked funnier.
That's awesome.
What's that?
Hey, have you guys seen any of his art? Like, he paints. Has anyone seen it?
He paints fences. I was like, oh.
No,
okay.
it's
He's really good at karate too.
He makes good art.
Jim Carrey?
We gotta get that close.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy on the screen right now.
I wonder if people realized how much of a classic this was when it.
I watched this
I feel like
movie
it
a
took a while.
million times,
Why
like
not go
on
down?
like TBS, and like on TV, like a million times.
So Jim Carrey was actually offered $700,000 for this role, but right when they were negotiating, Ace Ventura came out at #1, and his agents got him $7 million. That was half of the film's budget.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, yeah, 1,000%
But
raise.
this duo is perfect for this movie.
Oh, it's amazing. I got some alternate casts that they tried getting for
Oh,
these
sweet.
people besides them. So Steve Martin and Martin Short turned down the role of Lloyd. So Jim Carrey's character.
Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked with anybody else.
I couldn't see Steve Martin doing it.
It wouldn't have been
That
as
would be
good.
so different.
Because Jim Carrey was on fire back then.
Yeah.
He had The Mask. He had Ace Ventura.
What?
Yep.
Yes,
This is his art.
Yep. Rob Lowe was also offered the role of Harry.
Oh, that wouldn't have worked.
Rob Lowe?
Mm.
Who's this?
Did you just say who is
Jim
it?
Carrey.
Also, something about Jim Carrey is
Oh, very funny.
You know, there's like a guy back there who's like taking the dogs and pushing them up there.
Yeah, Jim Carrey was the first actor to have 3 #1 films in a year, which were The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura.
Yeah, see,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
he was on fire then.
Right.
Anything you touched was like was going to be a hit. So this was perfect. This is like still the epitome of what he's done. Easily. He's made some other good movies, but like this is just great.
Like I
He's
didn't
been
like
a lot of
his
movies.
suspense movie 23. Isn't that what it was?
I like 23. I don't think
I
it was
liked
like
it
an
too.
amazing movie,
I
but
liked
I
it
thought it
too.
was interesting.
He's
I like it.
sideways. I say that shit still. Shoots stuff.
Drink.
Pizza.
All right, time to drink my
Cheater.
pun.
Hey, there was no pun. Cheater.
You know, he's married
I am
couple
getting wasted.
co-stars. He married her. What's her face from Me, Myself, and I.
Irene.
Renee Zellweger?
Didn't he marry her for a while?
Yeah.
Dude,
What has
that's
she done?
awesome.
What has she done?
married-
She's
he married-
amazing.
Did you
But
guys
they
know?
divorced again, and then he married Jenny
Alright.
McCarthy.
Oh yeah, that was. She was
Jenny McCarthy?
kind of weird with that.
Yes.
I don't know who she is.
His questions are always brilliant. Icebreaker. Blind someone.
Smart move.
California. Beautiful.
He's on fire.
So is this entire movie going to be us saying the lines of the movie?
I could
Do it.
do this entire
I know you will.
movie.
I know you will, and you're probably going
I'm
to. but
trying
you
not
probably-
to.
Yeah.
I've got worms.
I beg your pardon? Multi-million-dollar idea.
Yeah.
She's like, get freaked out.
Something like that.
So
Oh,
in
right.
this,
Well, you know, Mary.
You're more likely to get killed on your way there.
so the original script was so disjointed for this movie. After a rewrite, they had to change the title to "Power Tool is not a toy," so people would read it. Because if it was still called Dumb and Dumber, they'd be like, "No, we're not going to read it. We read it before, and it was crap." So they had to trick them.
That's awesome.
A lot
So
of bad
how are
drivers
you
out
like
there.
people?
Power tools are not a toy.
Huh.
And Harry and Lloyd are actually named after the silent film star Harold Lloyd.
Look out!
Holy cow.
Yeah. He doesn't really have it.
No sniffing honeys.
I prepped them and groomed them myself.
For Jeff Daniels to get his hair like that, he could only wash his hair with no conditioner, blow dryer, or comb the entire time they shot the movie.
I thought you might want to run a comb through them.
Ryan, you're amazing. Don't stop the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this won't
Yeah.
be a very fun time.
That's good.
The plot
That'd be
line,
really fun to listen to. Ryan talk.
the plot line for this movie is actually like pretty original. Like there's, I don't know, there's no, it's like a, wow, just an original movie, man.
Hey, that's
What do you
very
mean,
good.
Manus?
Damn it.
Hey Tim, very well put.
Yep.
You just said the same word
Like
3
5
times.
times.
How about a hug? I like how he glances over at her and then glances away.
Yeah, like, just guilts her into it.
Oh. Oh. I hate goodbyes. You know, Lloyd. Shh. Just go.
He like turns her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd run. That's what's weird about stupid people movies is like the girl falls for them like an elf. Like what grown woman would fall in love with Will Ferrell with the mind
With
of a
a
2-year-old?
grown man child.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Howard the Duck. You know, that's a duck.
Hey, come on.
I mean, if we're gonna go with realistic here,
Or
No,
Babe.
Think about it. Like, if that movie was the roles were reversed, it was a female duck and a guy, it would be like the creepiest movie ever. So I was like, yeah.
yeah, it would always be like, yeah, that guy humps animals. It's like, but in Howard the Duck, she doesn't get that.
Wait,
Yeah,
does
yeah.
a girl fall for Howard the
Inception.
Yeah, and then they're like, I wouldn't trust that Howard guy. He's a bit of a quack.
Oh.
Duck?
Is that
Hey,
actual line?
I wonder if Howard, when he goes out, I wonder if he picks up the bill.
That
Oh.
that joke was foul.
Yes!
You know what a pun is! You studied!
On his birthday, 1 year anniversary, finally got one, guys. Finally got one.
Chris, your turn.
If I try to do it, it's not gonna be funny. I can't just make one up on the spot.
Yeah, I got one.
Yes, you can.
I hope he doesn't get chicken fingers.
What?
Please,
No.
a duck.
What?
That's a duck. No, stop doing that. This is like gonna change your minds.
I don't know, guys. I'm kind of changing my mind.
Wait, I wasn't before, but Ray shook his head 5 times.
That might actually be a pun.
No.
That's one, too. I know.
That's be a duck-related pun.
That's like Tim being like, yeah, I hate going to Asian restaurants and ordering duck.
Oh, come on. I even have more.
Chris, you got a drink.
I
Right.
do like playing duck. No,
Nope.
That's
That's that
that's
word.
still a sentence.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
That
here we
Howard
go.
the Duck, I was definitely the wind underneath
Can't
his
go in there.
wings.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Hey,
It's
I'm
still better than Tim's.
I got
someone's
chicken
throwing,
fingers.
hey, someone's throwing something at you. Can you duck?
Oh, nice.
Bam.
A little bit of feminist
Dude, he'd be
emerald.
like,
Yeah.
if you fell off of that.
Emily.
Emeraldy.
Oh, this is a good. This is a good little few
both
seconds.
of them
of the
need to
movie.
take a shot. Well, Tim, if you can. You totally should.
Those sweatpants just look terrible.
It's the socks.
Soon.
Fell the jetway again.
Like, how many times has this happened to him? And like, how is he not dead?
And what were the situations to why he fell off the jetway?
Squirrel! Just not even ask.
And what's the speed of gravity?
Got that fly, huh? Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Diosa?
Olive.
Olives.
Olives. He just speaks in like saying vegetable names the whole movie.
I love this part where he's like, did you open it? And he's like, why would I ever do anything like that?
I gotta be some kind of lowlife to go rooting around in other people's stuff.
Is it locked? Yeah, tight.
Yeah, real well. Bam.
Oh, real well.
You
Or one pathetic loser.
No offense.
You guy.
Which better?
You one booty guy.
You're one
Man, there's
booty
a
guy?
huge market for worms.
Right?
Booty guy. How do you open up the thing?
So Daniel's got the role when the Farley brothers remembered him from a Pepto-Bismol commercial. I wonder if that's why they put him in that diarrhea scene.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a good
Huh.
connection. Huh. It's on a Pepto-Bismol commercial, huh?
I mean,
What movie says he's done before that?
if
Here it comes, guys.
is Speed before this?
She actually talked.
Is Speed before this?
I'm not sure, but he usually did a lot of like dramas and stuff.
He hasn't done any comedy except for this one.
Not really. This was like his first big comedy. He was in Arachnophobia. That was like the scary spider one.
Who
Was
was
all of this
Jeff
before
Daniels.
this?
before this?
And that's
I believe Arachnophobia was like 80s. Wasn't this 90s?
I don't know. You got all the facts.
That's a lie.
Did you pay the gas bill?
Did you really switch?
What's the first thing you think?
I say we bail.
I want to.
Do you realize what you've done?
Daddy.
So,
Daddy.
that's the next logical conclusion.
Anyone ever notice a dude taking a piss on the
it's
wall?
totally peeing.
I want
Where?
to see you.
Oh, in the background?
I think he's actually peeing.
I say we trash the place.
I can pay.
I don't think they'll get that message.
Break it to him. All right, let's
They got
clean
worms
up
in their
this
living
place.
room.
I think my hair is in there.
That's a lot of worms, too.
Okay, sit down there. You put it sit down there. Sit down there. Hey. I did. Da-da-da, what he did.
His head fell off.
His
wonder how long they were
smile is
gone.
funny.
Can't take this anymore. We got no food, we got no jobs, our parents' hands are falling off.
Oh, that's crazy. You had to go place to place to hire.
Don't worry, because we got the old woman scene coming up. If you're just following along, so what's going on is we're watching Dumb and Dumber right
Hey,
now.
just so you know, Ryan's going to tell you what's going to happen 2 or 3 minutes before, and when it does happen,
Dangerous behind
he's
the
going to
wheel.
talk.
They can still serve a purpose.
Don't you go dying on me.
Rhode Island slut. This is before internet porn.
This is,
Yeah. Does anyone remember those things? And then, who honestly looked by them like, who would ever get into something like that?
What?
We didn't live in Dakota, Ryan.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, did
yeah,
Dakota
me
slut-
either. I don't know. We never had stuff like that. Remember, I didn't even have MTV. Narn made sure I remember that.
Well, it's hard to
Right,
get any
so
sort
anyone
of
else South Park?
cable or satellite signal from that high up on a hill.
It
mountain,
is.
mountain.
the scene with him and the old lady is the one that I quote the most of this movie.
You mean what's
probably.
going to happen in 3,
Yeah.
2?
Little old lady.
I like how he jumps. And his wallet isn't in there anymore, is it?
Nope.
No,
That's underneath the paper, probably.
Nope, he put it on top of the paper.
Just the essentials. Guess they're right.
although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
That's a huge hat. I forgot he says that.
And what happened to the hat?
Yeah, his hat. Yeah, this didn't even make sense.
Didn't even see it.
Coming.
Is that their, like, masturbating station? Because they got the girl in the bikini right behind them.
You just sit on the floor in the corner.
Next to the window.
Hey, are you behind the couch, kid? Yeah.
Don't come back here. Actually, I need a glass of water.
His head fell off. His head fell off?
Yeah, he was pretty old.
That's what happens, right?
Okay,
He's
so
like his daddy's video.
what is the dumbest thing you've ever done?
Oh.
This one is a long one. Everyone? Everyone else?
Let's start with Ryan.
Well, it's hard to really sum it up.
there's a lot of moments I could already think of, but for Ryan. They're all, like,
Which
for
one?
me,
Which one do we want to start with?
It's like, how about the time where you locked your keys in your car again, and you had a spare key, but the spare key was in a glove compartment.
That one was completely logical in the fact that I forgot to put that back down there. Or my logic about after I wrecked my Saturn and driving my stepdad's truck, I would rather get no seatbelt tickets because I didn't want.
Yeah, so.
Anyway.
Well, you got
No one's distracting you. I don't know why you
you
just
got
like
tickets.
that.
You got speeding. You got like
No seatbelt tickets because I was just my logic was I didn't get hurt in my brand new car, so if I get into another accident, I might as well hurt myself on this one. So I never wore my seatbelts.
Spin the
That's
Like
pretty
a logic.
dumb. But you've done dumber things. Come on now.
Trying to.
I'm trying to think of a dumb thing.
Here,
The dumbest
try it
thing.
again.
I've done a lot of dumb things. I'd have to say, in the high school, I watched a lot of Tom Green and Jackass. You know, the really, really weird shit. And I had this weird thing I did. And now when somebody brings it up, I'm just like, oh, that's weird. Humping people's legs and stuff, which was hilarious at the time. And then I'm older, I'm like, oh, man. I really did do that, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be remembered for.
Yep.
Or at our reunion. Hey, no, you remember when you kept humping my leg?
Yeah.
Daddy.
What?
Lloyd is like really manipulative in this whole movie.
I was holding on to it for you.
What? Oh, yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah. He is.
He's like kind of a jerk.
He is kind of mean to his friend.
But Harry's just like pure.
That's what you and Chris are.
Yeah.
Gentle souls. And you know how to take a joke.
I think maybe one of the dumbest things I've ever done is might have been. I'm surprised I heard that.
Get cancer. Get
Might-
cancer.
Might have been at the lunch table. Like we used to squeeze orange juice in our eyes and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, dude. I was actually looking through the produce section, and I almost bought habaneros. But I thought no one here would have eaten.
I
No,
ate a
you're never
habanero and I
my dad.
learned my lesson.
That ruined my day. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I felt like I had eaten a rock.
What?
A what?
It felt like there was a rock in my stomach, like just a big rock in my stomach. It just
Purple
felt
drink?
heavy,
Bring some scissor.
and I had burns on the roof of my tongue, the roof
Mouth?
of my mouth after I ate it. Yeah, it burned my mouth.
Well, that's why you don't drink boiling water afterwards.
I didn't
Ha.
drink boiling
People.
water.
Yeah, Chris.
Drink
Yeah.
milk and ate.
I remember this though. I remember Brad walked up, and I'm like, hey Brad, eat this. Okay, and just stuck it in his mouth like, you're not gonna let me tell you what I just. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, dude, I just gave you a habanero. I was like, oh, it's not a big deal.
Oh.
And then like 5 minutes later, he's in the bathroom. I was like, ah! Ah! What did you do to me? Ah!
And we were all just laughing. We didn't care. We were just like,
I'm like, Brad, this is what you get for just eating it without even like asking questions, for being dumb.
Yeah, I think the habanero is the dumbest thing I've ever done because that like
Oh, damn.
my throat swelled shut and I couldn't like drink anything.
Dude.
Oh, dude, it was.
you
rough.
know.
No, I had
don't know.
I had a
was
wing
rough.
eating contest at Wingdome. They had
Baseball
this really
cards,
thick
stack of
habanero.
marbles.
It's super thick. This really like super thick sauce. Like I just pooped fire for like the next 2 days. Hey, what's going on?
You didn't even have a head.
I think she's trying to be secret over there.
I know.
And then everyone's just staring at her.
I know. Everyone just stopped.
I mean, we
I'm
can
like,
do the
I'm
slow
like, big
turn
deal. I
to
pooped
her.
fire. Yeah.
Only you did it. But you really have
Chris, slow turn to Krista.
What is it, Mommy?
Yeah.
Obstacle
All
course.
right, slowly back to the TV. From her. From her. From her. From her.
So messed up.
Oh, what a cracker. I almost pissed myself when this part happened. Joel had to stop the movie
Yes, man.
just so I could regain
How do
myself.
you know I have gas?
Yeah.
These guys got to be pros.
Dude, so the part where I laughed at the hardest when I was younger was the diarrhea scene. Like I would just lose it. I remember just like laying down.
Ooh, the snowball
Far.
fight.
That later on became my favorite scene. Like as I got older, but the diarrhea scene.
Yeah, I think the diarrhea when we're
Real quick,
younger
gentlemen.
and less mature.
Tim,
What?
your stupid moment. Playing
What?
basketball.
I don't know. I do a lot of stupid things.
Look at gas is $1.09
For
per gallon.
diesel. So that means that it was under $1 then.
Maybe it was on the Beatles. Yeah, I know.
Do you want one?
Oh, thank you.
Is that her name?
Nope. Flow like the TV show.
I don't know that TV show.
Daddy,
Neither do I.
I need to have food so I can.
Sounds
There you go, sugar.
Laid back country folk. I remember people always doing that. I don't like that part at all.
You spilled
Yeah.
the salt.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
I've honestly seen Seabass's hat. Someone was actually wearing it.
That's awesome.
What's it called? The Seabass hat?
I like how he points over his left shoulder.
What the hell?
Kick his ass, Seabass.
I can see you guys doing what Lloyd does right there.
No,
To me.
I want to point at you, dude. I want to stop.
Narin, you would be like, oh, hey, Seabass. Narin? Hey, man.
Through that salt shaker? Yeah, this guy. You should kick his ass.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nah, you guys.
And by the way, Seabass
Mine.
eats this burger after he does this.
Well, yeah, it's his own spit. Who cares?
Have you seen what he hawks up?
Yeah, but he still eats with that stuff.
Don't pull in that.
Didn't show it.
Yeah, so
Well,
no
then
one
listen
sees
to
it,
it.
Brian.
Huh?
So no one sees what he hucks.
So he didn't. He just stood over the burger and went.
No, in the
Yeah.
unrated version, it's just green and brown, and it's disgusting.
Green and brown.
Yeah.
So it's just like a.
It's the Green Goblin of poops.
Yeah, he's atheist. He poops
It's
out
like
his
a Andes chocolate, but chewed up.
mouth. It's a South Park reference.
Mint berry.
We just
crunch.
lost our... We just lost our connections to the atheists with that joke. So another dumb thing that I've done.
Just told that joke.
I don't know. I mean,
I think maybe getting tackled on very hard floor in a guy in full football uniform was a pretty dumb choice of mine.
You always wanted to inflict pain.
on yourself.
Like,
yeah.
hey, no-
we were big
hey,
into jackass shit.
hey, Corey,
I
can
used to
we-
spear the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Corey,
And
can we
you,
kick
you,
you in the
you wouldn't
nuts?
believe
Yeah.
how much, Corey. You wouldn't believe how much my shoulder hurt doing that every time, bro.
I'm sorry, Narn. I'm sorry. Remember Brandon hit me out of the air?
Yeah, you jumped off my back, and I wish we videotaped these things because they were so funny.
Oh, I saw that. That was outside.
And I remember, like, we all felt bad, like, dude. Then it was like, okay, Corey gets to do a move to you. Then, like, you did this thing where you had him like this. Then you ran up a wall. Then you gave him like a reverse DDT, and I was like, fuck my head. It's like, oh, that was pretty cool though.
Oh,
It's
hey,
like,
Tim. Tim, I know of a really dumb thing that you've done. You've given me a real DDT in the fucking...
Foot flagman.
Stop.
Damn it, I gotta
You
drink
giving
my
me some
water.
Good
Oh
to
man.
You guys know I don't like water? Did you know that you can drown in a tablespoon's worth of water?
Ryan's
Ryan's made out of sand, so he doesn't like that at all.
Like, no. I'll have to mold
Great, I
myself
have
in
a
the
Chris
morning.
I'll try to cut back on the Chris jokes. Sorry, Chris.
Why?
We didn't even hear it.
The people at home
Fine,
get
fine.
to
If I'm
drink.
made out of sand, then I'm like, oh, great, now I have a Chris face. Because
Is he
it's sinking on one side.
No. Okay.
How does it not make
you
sense?
should drink
It does.
again for that.
You just showed your own stupidity by trying to make fun of my face.
I know.
If I'm made out of sand,
Hey,
I drink
hey,
water,
dude,
it
hold on.
hydrates and
No,
sinks.
Hold
it's
on.
okay.
You
It
made
happens
yourself
to all
look
of us.
stupid by trying to make fun of Chris when his face just makes fun of itself.
Yeah, you don't need to
This
say
scene,
anything.
this scene
Hey,
right here,
over
bro.
here.
Hey,
Ryan.
you ShamWow
This is
your
one.
face.
Of, this is one of the more brilliant jokes here in the movie. It's like pull over. No, thank you. It's a cardigan.
No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. Yeah, killer boots, man.
This is Harlan Williams' film
Yeah.
debut.
Debrew?
Debut. It's
Who-
German for
what's his
debut.
It's when you open up your own beer place.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I wonder how many ounces you actually pee though. Like I don't know if I want to actually measure it, but I'm kind of curious to see how much I actually pee. Yeah.
True story, guys.
Hey, it stings.
Oh yeah, that hurts. We should have a contest where if someone pees a little bit, and see who gets holding on to the longest. Winner gets $2.
Heavy stakes there, Narn.
Winner gets a gallstone.
Oh gosh.
What are you, a camel?
Dude, that's 5 bottles. That's 60. 60 ounces of this. That's like a gallon.
Killer boots, man.
Actually, the biggest, the most quotable thing in this movie is like Big Go, huh?
Well,
A
That
real
should be a
cop would be
commercial.
so frustrated at this part.
dude, that should be a commercial. He does this well, though.
What's
Look,
crazy
everyone
is
wears
I
seatbelts.
heard that they wanted him to be Lloyd. Him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't see why they just didn't say it.
Nothing.
But notice how they have bucket seats.
Yeah, but later on, that what's his face sits there in the middle.
Yeah.
Eye haircutted freak.
Then it becomes a bench seat because the gas man sits in the middle in between them.
Huh.
Technology is crazy.
Shut your mouth.
You think you'd be able to smell it?
Right?
Well,
Well, this beer does smell hoppy.
Like, okay, this is extremely warm.
Yeah.
This is so perfect.
I love it when he regains his composure and he like stares at him. Tic tac, sir. No, no. Gotta stay there.
So I'd probably say driving behind Joel and getting in my first car accident in Tenino.
When you got T-boned?
Yeah.
yeah, you
That was
blame that
probably
on Joel
Joel.
because Joel's going forward. That means you have to do it.
It
What's
makes
the
sense.
Do the same.
But what's with always you following Joel down the road into being a cop? Well, it's like this is things I'm noticing a theme here.
Don't start now. Alright.
Hey, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't call the cops, but oh well.
Why?
They should just totally call the cops. But then again, there wouldn't be a movie.
Right.
You can smoke inside of a house
You.
as long as you're 25 feet away from the door. I like the song. I actually downloaded the song.
You have a dog?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is
We
great.
keep it hidden in the basement.
You don't even have a basement.
Yeah, we do. It's where we keep our yellow car.
Ah. We should call your best friend.
So in his dreams, this is like Aspen.
Nah.
Yeah, because it's in California, remember?
I know.
That you would make me happy.
Yeah, this song is great.
Happy flowers in her hair.
Or the little bit of a butt scene you get. Yay.
Woo! I didn't remember that happening in this.
Yeah, me either.
Dude, this is so like a
All the
dream too. Though.
sweaters.
They're wearing their sweaters and stuff.
Yeah, dreams.
Who was
man.
saying that like
I've had some
Will
interesting
Ferrell was
dreams.
in this scene?
That guy just now looks like Will Ferrell.
He does not look like Will
The
Ferrell.
one in the hat
Yeah,
to the right.
a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Tim was like dead serious on that.
I remember that. I remember that argument. Oh,
There
the
you go,
one
left.
Whoa!
I think
That's
that
not him.
is possibly him.
It,
Well,
I think
don't
it
know.
is.
It's not.
It looks like him.
I don't think it is.
No, Chris, you're wrong.
I guarantee you it's not Will Ferrell.
Is that a money back
Hi,
guarantee?
Billy.
Well, excuse me, sir. I will take care of this. I'm just thinking, how much of this would be improv with like Jim and Jeff? Like, hey, we should have a scene where we're at dinner and I just beat the crap out of every waiter that's there. And dick fight.
Are you calling Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels the writers of this movie?
Yeah, they
Yes.
wrote it, right? They wrote
But that's what I'm saying. As in, like, fine, the Farrelly brothers, they're just sitting there like, we should have a scene where it's like a Asian karate movie. I mean, could you really? Would you say that or that the Farrelly brothers wrote that in?
It's a good point. Yeah. Nyah, 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 nyah.
So Jim's just like, I got it.
He was just like, all right, do all these things.
He's like, yo. And they're like, hey, the script says yeah. Don't go off the book.
You don't believe how many times I had to do that scene where he bites that guy's nuts. He just kept licking it the entire time.
He's like, so what do I do?
Take 7, guys.
No,
7.
read the direction, you bite it.
Yeah.
Jim.
He's
How
like,
did he even
cut.
do that?
Narn. Yeah.
Ah, no.
You stole it. And by the way, does anyone not remember that he's driving during this scene?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's driving. That's fine.
Yuck. Yeah, that is pretty yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck. You shouldn't watch.
Hey, Luna.
Luna.
This is how babies are
Hey,
made.
Luna.
What?
Hey, where did... can I have a piece of fruit? Do you have any fruit?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Can I have a piece of fruit?
He like shivers out of it.
Ask for a piece of fruit.
Huh?
Get a piece of fruit.
Hey, could I have some fruit, Luna?
We had a censor for the children.
Honeydew, thank you. How delicious.
I like how you do.
Mm,
One of my favorites.
Then ask for a piece of honeydew.
so juicy.
I don't want you right now. I'm good.
Well, there's no more.
Perfect. Ask for some honeydew, Narn. I bet the honeydew's delicious.
We're gonna get him good.
Holy cows.
He's gonna be so sad.
I mean, it wasn't a place like this, but, you know, nice.
Felcher. I wonder if there's a real person named Frater Felcher. I want to look that up.
Yeah, nice.
Should we tell him about
From
your,
Cranston?
your monster superpower,
no.
Chris?
What?
Should we tell him about your monster superpower?
I think so.
Your Godzilla superpower?
You almost have to pause it. You gotta be careful with it. Don't be like. We don't want to reveal to the whole world what the Super Chris is.
John Deere letter.
I still want there
The
to be
super
some
or the
surprise.
ultra Chris?
Well, this would probably come out for an Ultra Chris, honestly.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
because after all of the Frida Felchering, it would be a radioactive blast from his mouth on everyone.
Never did find
That's
out.
what his superpower is?
Just like Godzilla, like
That's the Super Chris.
So after you super Chris, you go into what's the power? What do
The
you call it?
radiation in his cheek builds up and makes the.
and then I shoot a radioactive stream down their throats until their heads come off.
Yeah, but what would you call it? Like we have Super Chris.
Oh, that's just one of the many symptoms of an Ultra Chris.
I'm gonna toast it.
I think.
This part is awesome. This actor that they used for this scene is perfect.
Yeah, his brother's probably the guy from Office
Jeff
Space.
Goldblum.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I see.
man,
Turned
I
his
almost
back
like
on me,
it.
almost like it. Boom.
Would someone really be that rude?
Some people are pretty rude.
Remember, it's payphones.
Yeah.
You don't have cell phones then.
I had a really good pratfall.
Really good what?
Pratfall? Like you fell down.
Stage fall?
Pratfall.
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 Pratfall's a thing.
What?
Pratfall's a thing.
Pratfall?
Hmm?
I've never heard of it.
I thought it would be PROP, prop fall.
No, because that's when a prop would fall.
I thought it was PIMP. Oh.
I love that. According to the map, we've only gone 4 inches. Oh, thank you.
What do you mean?
Ten to 1. You're on.
I love this. Now I just have to find a way to get you to gamble.
Did you guys hear about Dumb and Dumber 2?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about one of the scenes in the movie?
No.
Do you want me to spoil it?
Dumb and Dumber?
No.
No,
No.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
These two guys are making another one.
It's a
No
sequel.
way.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
called Dumb and Dumber 2, and the 2 is spelled T-O.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
But do you want to hear one of the jokes?
That's
How'd
weird.
you hear about it?
Sure.
Dude, I do my research.
Go ahead.
Okay, it takes place after this movie, and it's like years and years and years, and Harry goes to visit Lloyd in institution, and Lloyd is in a wheelchair, like totally brain dead, like drooling all over himself, like, and Harry's like, oh man, it's like, come on, just talk to me. He's like, just say something. He's like, come on, Lloyd, please. Please. And it's like the same amount of time between this movie and that one, and then all of a sudden Lloyd's like, gotcha. And he's like, oh, you really got me. You really got me, man. But it's been like that amount of time that he's been in the institution.
20 years.
Like acting brain dead.
20 years.
But I was like, alright, they're off to a good start.
Oh, yeah.
This is improv. You can tell by Jeff Daniels' look on his face. Like, he starts,
Oh,
like,
I totally missed his face.
But he's like, you guys want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? And Jeff Daniels is like, somebody starts doing it, and he's like, but yeah, bucket seats. How is he sitting in the middle?
No, I think maybe, what if he pulled up a chair?
Maybe he had a poop.
Maybe
Exactly.
he pulled up a chair. You know, because of all those
He's got a rolling-
chairs that come with your vans.
No, he's got like a rolling office chair. He's like, okay, and then turn a corner, he's just like, guys, you gotta go slower on the roll. Guys. They're just sitting there, and all of a sudden he's like,
Oh, I just have a great idea for a Jackass skit.
he's sitting there in between, he's like,
I like how he goes to reach for his gun and then
Pick 'em
Pick
up.
him up.
I
blum
think
blum 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 blum. Mark.
and there's a part where you hear the guitar and he's not even strumming it. Like,
Yeah.
look, you can tell his strumming isn't the same with how the guitar is going.
Why would they eat here with a guy with an ulcer?
So they were going to film an alternate
didn't know.
ending where they get on the bus,
that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
but Jim Carrey said, no way, I'm not shooting it.
What was that scene?
They were going to film an alternate ending at the very end where they get on the bus of bikini models,
And
and Jim Carrey's like, no way. He's like, not filming it.
like he likes
Because it'd be too intelligent.
Yeah. So while that, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world was improv, another improv, which I think is probably the funniest line in the movie, is when he's leaving the bar and goes, what?
Yeah.
No way, we've landed on the moon! There's that scene, that was totally improv, that wasn't in the
But I
script.
love the.
Who does that?
It's more
Jim Carrey.
tingly than hot.
What scene is that from?
movie?
When he's waiting for Mary, and the bartender finally tells him like where she lives.
And so he leaves the bar and there's the moon landing on
Oh,
the
yeah,
newspaper
yeah,
in
yeah.
the frame, and he looks at it and he's like, what?
Hey.
No way.
But I like
Yeah,
seeing
it's
scenes
over.
like that where you can
Yeah.
see the other people in the scene not know what's going on.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Where's the madness when you need it?
Oh, I gotta keep that one going on forever.
That's gonna be great. But the thing is, the guys don't know that he has a ulcer, so that's why they went there, and it's food.
I'm not talking about you.
Green
Yeah.
Jelly in the background.
What is it?
Daddy, I said
Green
It
Jelly, the band.
I don't know. who
Yeah,
that is.
green jelly.
The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. So, the other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain is all
It's-
that he
but that's
could
oh.
see.
That's Dad's cell phone. That's okay.
yeah.
You're gonna have to move your legs. Here you go. Alright, you're gonna have to scoot back, sweetie.
You just all
And
the
the
time.
inside joke begun.
So why would this actually kill someone?
Well, he has like an ulcer and heart problems and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, so when the when the heat hits your stomach lining, it makes the acids kind of start going crazy, and it'll hit the ulcer.
Oh, okay.
You okay, man? Man, look at all those black guys.
Oh, this is good CPR
I
by the way,
love
guys.
his CPR.
In with the good or
Oh, the bad.
oh,
In with the good.
out with the bad or in with the good.
Sorry about your blinds.
What did he spit
Why
out?
is he carrying food in his mouth that whole time?
He's resisting. Pills are good.
Daddy,
Check, please.
your phone.
What I love is that they actually just get away and like a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's like,
Kill
you
the
guys
guy."
should wait for the cops to show.
They're like, it should be fine.
He's napping.
Well, they're paying for their check. I mean,
You heard him.
Yep. Yes, you did. Aha. That's me, anyway.
So, you know, sir.
Here.
Sheepdog.
I'd rent that car for a day.
Driving that sheepdog around, you sure would get a lot of tail.
Huh.
wow.
Well.
That wasn't fair.
Ryan, you dog.
Just put it in my exhaust pipe.
No.
That totally works and you know it.
No, that's a sentence.
Hey, come on, let's throw him a bone.
Dog-related puns. That's not a pun.
It's a dog car.
What we're talking about, these are dog puns.
It was the
Nope.
reverse of the pun.
Nope.
It was
No.
the same
Nope.
pun, just
Seriously,
in
I believe
reverse.
we all disagreed. So,
Daddy, I want
Are you seriously not counting that?
You son of a bark.
Huh?
man, I bet a dog's mom was a real bitch.
Tim, you something with bark.
Use the word bark. Just gonna say it.
Daddy, Daddy, can I make funny jokes and too?
Looks like
Oh yes, you can.
Lloyd's on a walk.
Okay, say, hold on.
Lloyd's on a walk. No, that's
Yeah,
the thing that dogs do. That's not a pun. Walk does have two different things, two meanings.
Say
I
it
can't
loud.
believe you guys aren't counting
But
my pun.
that dog.
Because it doesn't count.
Did you hear her? She said, "What's up, dog?"
Nice.
Good job. How did she beat you guys? Hey, high five. Good job. Bam.
Remember how many times we'd watch this with Brad, and he'd be like, "Hey, that's my birthday."
March
I
25th.
guess I was a
I've never watched it with Brad.
I think that's my brother's birthday too.
Is this Steve S?
Yeah.
Be the
You
worst.
ruined the cliffhanger.
I love his scream.
What does this thing say again? Meet me here at this time.
Yeah, in the back.
For manly love, meet me here at 2:15 a.m. sharp.
That was a really good scream.
Yeah.
You can't teach someone that scream.
Lose your skis.
Both of them.
What can I say next? Daddy, what can I say next?
I'll tell you when there's another one.
Is there another one yet? I'm getting hot.
This is like,
No one notices, by the way.
Not a big deal.
Bowl of Shame?
Part 2.
When's part 2?
We always do the second half.
No, I know, but
I probably should check.
When it
'Cause it's getting close.
let's do it after Big Gulps, huh? We'll see you later.
me the damn number!
When it is birthday party.
Oh, right, yeah, it is. Alright, so we got like
Yeah.
3 minutes.
We still got a little bit of time.
After the Big Gulps hunt, see you later.
That's so random how it works out. That's so great.
That's so gross.
He gets it all over his face.
That scream he did that was pretty awesome.
He's sitting on his phone like a baby.
Yeah.
I think he was pretending to be a pig. What?
It's a little crazy how they did police work back then.
We have a headphones.
I think click the left joysticks or something. The joysticks in or hit B.
Wait, so
No, I turned the info on so we can see.
they're going after him because they killed that guy? And they're like,
Yeah.
like an... Awesome.
And you know that how that road set up and everything, I think you would see the commotion a little bit
Yeah.
further out.
Mm.
All right. Well, see you later.
Pause it. This is a
All
perfect
right.
place to pause it.
In 3, 2, 1, pause.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to take a little bit of an intermission, and then we'll be back with part 2.
Brum, brum,
Part
brum.
2. Part 2.